Hello guys, this is Royal69501 and welcome to my first video of giving you my thoughts about specific comic book of the new year of 2013. Ha! Well, I hope that all of you had a beautiful New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And I hope that all of you have a great comic book day, which happens to be this week, first Wednesday of the year. Well, the comic book that I'm gonna display was, well, you know, back in the 90s again. But it was part of the 7-part story arc. And it was The Punisher, The Final Days, which started in issue number 53, part 107, Extortion. Here's issue 53, part 1, 54, part 2, 55, part 3, part 4, the famous cover, part 5, 6, and part 7, which is where he gets into some kind of plastic surgery. It was a good story. This is the story where Punisher, after going through plastic surgery, he becomes, after the plastic surgery, he becomes, that looks like, I think it's Cage. Reminds me of Cage. I'm going to show you some pages here. So this is the part where he becomes, you're going to be surprised. Voila. After the plastic surgery, this is what the Punisher looks like. I'm not kidding. Look at that. Yep, right here. It was a good story. It was really good back then, and you know, it's still now with today storytelling. It's still good. So the cover that I'm gonna display, I should display. This one looks awesome. Part 2. This is the cover I'm gonna display. Looks awesome. So I'm gonna put it there. Okay. And maybe I will show you this one here. This is the cover where they use those supermarket paperback, kind of. So this is the front part, front page actually, front cover, back cover. And this is what the cover looks like on the inside. They used to do that a lot in the 90s instead, so they use real life pictures. So this is it. And then this was done by, actually this was published back in 1991. It don't say. Well, it's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe they put it on the last page. Okay, well, it doesn't say. I know it's here somewhere. This is the story where the Punisher, he was sent to prison and he got all his face all cut out, actually. So it's a good story. How he got into jail, I don't remember, because I haven't read this storyline in many years. So, that's just enough of Punisher. Let's start with the comic books that I'm going to give you my thoughts. So I'm going to start with TALON issue number 3. Check out that cover. Just awesome cover. So to make the long story short, the story goes after issue number 2. You got a little bit of a backstory, kind of in the past couple of years. And what it is that the Talon, he's taking the fight to them. Instead to be running away, hiding and attacking and run away, so he's going to take the fight to them. Actually, he's going to the hornet's nest. Well, in this case, the owl's nest. So he's going to take the fight to them. And it was real good. Scott Snyder is doing a good job. And the art from James Tynion 4 is great. What you see on the cover is what you see on the inside. And like I said, it's a good story. If you're not reading Talon, give it a try. I mean, it's nothing, I cannot say, there's a little bit of action, yes, but it's more like, what, at least on this first arc, what Scott Snyder is doing, he's establishing the character into the DC universe in a way that will make sense. So far the story is being really interesting. I really like Talon. It's real good. So if you're not reading Talon and you read the Court of Owls and you like it, well, give it a try on Talon. This is a brand new character that they came. If Scott Snyder is doing a great job so far, but on the second arc, he can do with Talon what he can, or some other writer. Talon, he's kind of like the Batman, kind of. So it's a very versatile character that you can write almost anything and will fit to the character, of course. So other than that, it was a good story. I really like it. So if you're not reading it, give it a try. You might be surprised. Like I said, it's a little bit slow, but it keeps you going. Not the kind of some other story that is slow to the point where you get bored, because it's not. It keeps you reading, at least in my case. So I give Talon issue number 3 4.5 out of 5. It was real good. So the next one is, you're gonna love this one. It's LOT-13 issue number 3. Check out that cover. Look at it. Look at it. You cannot get any more zombie than that. Look at it. Look at that cover. Even the horse is a zombie. Check that out. So, before I give you my thoughts about it, nobody gets out. I'm gonna tell you my reaction with this comic book. Last night, after work, I decided to read it. So, I'm all comfy on my comic book reading chair. And, I read the first page, which it begins where issue number 2 finished, which is this one. Nothing special there. I'm just chilling there. Reading. Interesting. And then I noticed on the last panel here, you see the kid's eye, but in the center of his eyeball, you see the reflection of something, which is hard to tell what it is. Kind of like a silhouette or something. On the last panel. And I spent for a few minutes, trying to figure out what it was. So actually, I enjoyed the first page. I enjoyed the art. So once, I decide to go to the next page, it just freaked me out. Because I was not expecting that, which I'm going to show you. I got to show it to you. And that's the only 2 pages I'm going to show you. That's it. But once I turn the page, I see this. Look at that. Now, tell me that if that will not freak you out, because it freaked me out. My reaction was, damn, what the hell is going on? Look at that. Look at that. So my reaction was like, damn, because I wasn't expecting this at all. I was like, oh boy. And I have to say that the story, this story was a lot better than issue number 2. Oh yeah, a lot better. And they are. Oof. And it's a very intense story. It's a very intense story. This is the story where the family finally confronts all these people here that you see on the cover, including the horse. Oh yeah, the horse is also inside of the comic book. Oh yeah. So it was really good, and the ending, I was not expecting the ending, which I'm not gonna tell you because I am not gonna spoil. Because I know that Oddfellow Thoughts and R. Darby, the Great Legend, those are the 2 people so far that I know of that they are reading LOT-13. So I don't want to spoil it for them. But I just show you the first 3 pages. That was it. But it gets a lot better. Oh yeah, whoa. A lot better. So the ending, like I said, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to show you the pages either. No. I was shocked about the ending of this story. I was really shocked, and it's very intense. Let's say it's kind of like survival game. And you get to learn a little bit about these people because you can hardly understand where. You get to know a little bit about the guy on the horse, which happens to be an Indian. One-armed Indian. I'm not kidding. Look. Well, to me, it looks like an Indian. The one that is riding the dead horse. Check that out. So, ugly woman. Damn. So, they have an ally. They, for some reason, one of those half dead, half life, half spirits, half whatever. It has a little bit of everything. You don't know about that person. He just shows up and tries to help. But we don't know, at least in my case, I don't know who that person is. All I have to say that it was very intense story. An excellent story too. So I give that comic book 5 out of 5, because for me it was the best of the 3 issues. There's still 2 parts to go, so I cannot wait for issue number 4 to see how they're gonna continue the story after the ending of that story. Because if you're reading LOT-13, you're gonna be shocked with the ending. And it's not a cliffhanger. Well, if they call that a cliffhanger, well, it's a very original, new way to do a cliffhanger. But it was real good. It was real good. So I gave LOT-13 5 out of 5. Well, guys, this is it. I hope that you like my first video. So as long as I'm going to continue reading the new comic books, and I will be making short videos. So I don't know if I should make a whole one or just a lot of mini videos. Well guys, this is it. I hope that you like the video. Till next time. Bye.